Hello there, DemonStarCraft bringing you a Clanwar, another set of Clanwar games. This one's going to be between the Requiem Esports team. You can see them at requiemesports.com, and the VT clan, also known as Vox Tempest. They are at vtgaming.net. Vox Tempest is also a World of Warcraft clan, so you might know them if you play WoW. Darkcell here will be representing the Requiem team, and VT Attero will be for the VT clan. VT is being represented as a blue Terran and a pink Zerg. Looks pink. Pink Zerg for the Requiem team here. So this was a very long clan war. It was 5 best-of-3 games. And so this is the first game in the first match that was going on. So I will try to cast all of them if I can get a hold of all of them. The problem was I couldn't observe all the games because they were all being played like at once or almost at once. So I will cast the ones that I do have, and then as I get them in I will continue to cast more of them. All in all, some of these games were a little one-sided, but generally speaking they were very, very good games. These are all very high-level players, and it was a very tense match throughout the entire thing. I mean, everybody's like nail-biter. It was good. So I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did. So thus far we have the Overlord is kind of checking out his natural expansion, seeing whatever's going to be coming up. The first SCV scout is coming in for Attero. I'm just going to call him VT, or At. Darkcell's moving out for his fast expansion, so he's getting that down at about 14. Already got his spawning pool going. Bring up reproduction tab here. The barracks is done for VT. Attero. There we go. Let's go. Attero. I can work with that. Anyway, Command Center is now morphing into an orbital command. 2 Zerglings now coming out to help push back any more scouting SCVs. And the Queen is inevitably, yes, on the way. Overlord has arrived at Attero's base here and is going to kind of float up here into the nether region so he can do some scouting later on, which is always a good thing to do when you want to keep your Overlord alive, and then sacrifice him later when you want to scout. Zerglings here pushing up. I do not have my sound on. I sound so pro. There we go. I was noticing it's very quiet. So I apologize for that one, and now it is on, because when I was observing these games I was talking with the guys on Ventrilo, so the sound was distracting and made it hard to hear. So we do have a pair of Marines moving down for Attero into Darkcell's area, but it looks like he's just going for map control. He's going to work back up to this Zelnaga Tower. This is on Metalopolis. I did fail to mention that at the beginning. So they are same side, not cross position, not their doors face opposite directions. So we have the north position and the east position. We do have an engagement here. Zerglings coming up in, but they are going to get pushed back by Attero's Marines. There are a couple SCVs in here to give support. Just add some more units to that mix. We do have a spine crawler out here for Darkcell at his natural expansion, helping to protect it from any shenanigans. If you watch my videos, you know I love to use that word, shenanigans. But we do have a for the love of Pete, Hellions are coming out now. One is already out and it is moving into Darkcell's main natural expansion, but it will get poked away. So we'll see what it can do here. It was going to try and take out that creep tumor, but it did plop itself down just in time to not get sniped. More Zerglings coming out now for Darkcell, and it looks like he's going to try and bunch up on his ramp to keep that Hellion from running up there. So Attero here will be falling back, it seems, and gonna after the Zerglings that are now in his main, and they're gonna try and do what they can. It looks like they're gonna get one. No, not quite one. Looks like Darkcell is going to lose all of his Zerglings here with little to no reward. Let's check out our units lost tab. Yep, no units lost, so Attero here did manage to handle that swimmingly. A medevac here is going to go ahead and do a drop of 3 Hellions and 2 Marines into Darkcell's back door. Let's see what kind of havoc this can wreak on Darkcell. He's going to drop them off, and the medevac is going to ferry some more over. Like the Zerglings here are going to check out and kind of chill out in the see where he was being dropped off at, and now he sees that they are being dropped off right there, and so he will have to deal with this very quickly. This could be really bad for Darkcell. 3 queens are out now though, so they should be able to help push this back. The queen's trying to micro as best they can, getting those Hellions focused down. 2 of the queens did go down. The third queen, or 1 of the queens, 2 of the queens are now down. Third queen makes it away. Drones transferring down to the natural expansion. Spinecrawlers moving up to do what they can, but it is going to have a tough time surviving. There is a Spinecrawler going down at the south position here. As his expansion is going to start poking away up, but those SCVs are doing an excellent job repairing those Hellions as they're getting attacked. This is very bad for Darkcell here. He's getting his main just ravaged. They're going to try and take out the spawning pool and the lair at the same time, but Darkcell is doing what he can to help fend us off. He's got the speedling researches done, so they are fast and furious, but they are going to take out the Spinecrawler. Zerglings coming in now to start taking out the Marines. They are getting picked. Nope, they were getting picked up by the medevacs. They do get taken out by the speedlings, and a Viking is out now, Overlord hunting. The queen will do what she can to fend off that Viking. It is going to have to be moved back, but all those Overlords are just kind of sitting there waiting to be killed. So he will move them back towards the queen so that way she can give them some support. But he will also try and walk the queen down here to save as many Overlords as she can, but the Viking will pull away now. Whew. Pretty intense battle there. And it's only the first 10 minutes of the game. 3 more Hellions coming in there now. Blue Flame teched up Hellions. Let's bring up the production tab so you can see what I'm missing while I'm saying all this stuff. Speedlings here are going to be able to pretty much push that out. The 2 queens were going to finish it off, but they're just going to stop and drop creep tumors. What's going on in Attero's base? He's got 2 more barracks going down with his, so that makes 3. No tech lab add-on for that one. He does also have a starport down with no add-on, but he does have a factory with a tech lab add-on, thus why he has blue flame Hellions. Let's check our income. Pretty even on the income here. Attero is a little farther ahead, generally speaking, since he has the mules, so he can get away with a couple more guys on gas. And did Darkcell manage to get all of his men on gas? Yep, he's got a 3rd gas going up now. Circling here, going up to do a little bit of scouting. And they will get killed rather quickly. Hellions here sitting at the Zelnaga Tower, watching for any more errant Zerglings. Let's see. Production tab. Zerglings are getting spread out around this area to make sure that no more of those backdoor drops happen. Aspire is now going down for Darkcell, which should be able to help him out a lot against these Hellions. But he is doing an excellent job of spreading his creep. 5 more Hellions are rolling in here now. Spinecrawlers, a Spinecrawler is down at his natural expansion to help poke at those Hellions, so they will be forced to pull around somewhere. Crap. I am trying to follow them, but it is just not working. Because one of them inevitably keeps dying. And lots of drones getting roasted away by the blue flame Hellions. So Darkcell here has his work cut out for him. Stim pack, concussive shells, and shields are all going down for Attero. That's such a tongue twister. Attero. There's no R. I keep wanting to call him Arturo. Attero. Anyway, I'm done being retarded here. I like how Darkcell has his buildings here kind of clustered up in this little batch, so that way it's really hard to, get a surround with the Marines, but they can't completely encircle it unless they're up on the high ground too. The Hellions here doing what they can to try and find any expansions, which they aren't finding any yet, so they're just going to keep cruising around doing their thing. Bainley next is researching centrifugal hooks, so that will help take care of the Marine problem, the Marine Marauders. lots of Marauders now coming out. I guess Attero is afraid of some roach pushes now, as he has not seen the Mutalisks yet, I don't think. And now he will when they do come in here and they start to poke away at what they can. And since there are no anti-air with this one... Oh, now the Marines coming out. They're the Marines to help push away these Mutalisks, and the Mutalisks will be forced to pull back. The Medevac's doing what they can to heal. One more Medevac is not going to get taken down, but those Mutalisks will continue to be as harassing as they possibly can be. They're going to sit here and try and focus down the Harvesters on the gas, and that will be very bad for Attero if he cannot remember to get them refilled. So the Mutalisks will move from the main back to the expansion, making those Marines run back and forth. But there are some at the expansion here waiting, and they did manage to force them out. These Hellions here cruising back and forth, checking out, I think they're on patrol, maybe? No, they're not on patrol. But, checking expansions, making sure there aren't any more expansions going down. Drone here actually coming down to expand, I think. Or come here and chill at the gas and stare.